Notts County Talk, welcome back to the channel. It's another episode of It's All Black and White. The season is really well underway now, isn't it? We are getting close to Christmas and things are starting to settle down. It's Bradford, 12:30 on Sky Sports. We traditionally didn't do too well on TV. We've kind of, changed that narrative a little bit. It's the early kickoff and I've got nothing to do before the game, and naturally I am running late. I can have loads to do before a game and make it, but I'm running a little bit late to pick George up. Team news will be out soon, so I'm going to go and get George, and the next person you see on this channel will be him.
Tom's just picked me up. We're on our way to the lane. Team news has just come out. A couple of shocks in there for me. Randall coming in at wing back. I don't think it's a bad thing. Just surprised to see him in there, to be honest. And Macari being dropped for Brinley. I know Tom's not best pleased about that one, are you, Tom?
Macari for me was best defender against Crew. He's been our best defender for a few weeks now, and to see him just now bring his back fit dropped, I'm going to say, I always say there's hope I'm proved wrong, but I disagree with that big time.
Maybe it's a knock, who knows. But it is great to see Bostock in. Obviously, when he went off against Wrexham, that's when we conceded our goals, and I think we have missed him since he's been out of the squad. So yeah, decent lineup really. We're just missing Palmer, but it's going to be like that for the rest of the season, so it's something we're going to have to get used to. We'll probably get to the lane, I'd say, about 11:45. Look forward to today's game.
Today, lineup, as George said, is interesting. Interesting to see how Randall does. Fair few Bradford fans, but to stop this little rot we've got, we really do need a win. It's 1-0 Notts then, 4 minutes into the game, great start. Jim plays it down to the man puts it in, and I think it was Langstaff that gets the goal. Really good stop. For 2-0, these are so rigid, honestly. They've got no movement to try and defend. We're just picking passes, we're finding space. Yeah, this is easy, it comes. Langer turn in, but it's not a goal. But it's 1-0, we need to get an all before they figure out how bad they actually are.
About 20 minutes in now, Bradford just had their best chance of the game. They put a ball in, it falls to Cook, just outside the 18-yard box. Who sort of puts it in far post, and it just whispers past the far post. They're starting to get their way back into the game a little bit now, so it'd be really nice if we could get a second before half time, just to shore us up a little bit and give us a little bit more confidence.
People say from the Bradford keeper, I don't know how he's kept out. Like I said, it was point blank, and then the rebound is blocked. We've got a corner. We're going to take short. I can't believe he saved it. That would have been a big moment. It's put almost straight in and it's cleared away. But yeah, great save. Great ball from Crowley. McGoldrick has to go on his own. He's missed it. Raka can't get the rebound, and Bostock takes his time. And he's back in the team, and he's got a goal. 2-0.
Then 4 or 5 minutes before half time, the ball's played through to Langstaff. Langstaff's through one-on-one, does what he does best, puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0 Notts, and this one definitely was Langstaff this time. We've been really good this half. Me and Tom were just saying this could be one of the first games I think we've seen Notts score quite a few goals, and it's certainly looking that way. Just as quick, it's 1-0 to Notts. Crowley makes it 4. Given so much time in their 18-yard box, defensively very, very poor from Bradford. Their end, obviously it's nearly half time, so it could be that, but it's emptied out quite a fair bit. Understandably, 4-0 at half time. God only knows what the final score could be at this.
Thoughts, it's 4-0, goodness me. Bradford have absolutely capitulated in the final few minutes of that one. Notts were superb first 10 minutes. Bradford then had a little bit, tried to come back. We got our second, and then from then on it's 4-0. Their fans were singing they're not fit to wear the shirt. It did rile them up a little bit, and they did come forward, but they haven't really created too many opportunities. I would like Notts to not take the foot off the gas in this second half, and You know, we've got an opportunity to bring players on like Dan Gosling and Marias and get some more minutes in the legs of those players to strengthen that bench we've got. But so far, it's been absolutely perfect, bar a couple of misplaced passes from players that haven't naturally been in the team much this season. Perfect. Starting the second half much better than not. So we look tired, we look asleep. They've had a couple of corners and a couple of efforts, so we need to really step it up. It's been coming as well. They've been by far the better team in this first half. We haven't barely got over the halfway line. It's taken a couple of deflections and gone in, but they probably deserve it based on the start of the second half. Awful. And clean sheet's gone, just like that.
Much of the same, really, so far. It's disappointing because we really took control of the first half. But Bradford have just had so many chances and we're giving them so much space and time. We've just swung a corner in now. Whoa, across the face of the goal, but there was no one for Bradford to attack it and put it in the back of the net. But again, Dizzy's just gave it straight back to them. A bit disappointed really with this second half. I say a bit, I'm very disappointed with this second half. It's been poor. Very sloppy in possession. Look, we're 4-1 up, we can't complain too much, but it's not going to be 4-1 for much longer if we carry on like that.
I know we scored 4 goals in the first half. This second half has been one of the worst of the season. It's been absolutely awful, and I think that's our problem. We can't sustain anything for more than sort of a half. All over the top for Toby. Genuinely, at this point, I'm concerned we're not going to win the game. And they're through it. They've got an opportunity again. We look panicked. We look poor. And it's all our making.
Us retaining possession a lot better now. There's about 5 or 6 minutes left, maybe 7 or 8 we've had at a time. But yeah, we've had a couple more chances now in the second half. We sort of building into it very, very slowly. But it's looking like we're going to see it out because it was looking a bit shaky with the amount of chances we're having. But we're on the attack now. Crowley lofts it over. And it's just tackled. Yeah, we're still being a little bit sloppy, but it's a lot better than what we started the second half like. Game has finished then 4-2. Not the best second half by any stretch of the imagination. And I think we've been spoiled a little bit with performances and results last season. From leaving a game and feeling a little bit downbeat after winning 4-2. I think sometimes you just got to remember we've won the game. Performance wasn't there in the second half, but first half was very good. So I think you have got to focus on that as a fan. But there's obviously room for improvement massively. But we are going to do a bit of a player ratings.
People want them, don't they? People like the player ratings, so we'll throw them in every now and then.
Yeah. Tom loves doing player ratings. That's why we're doing it basically. But we'll go straight in with Sam Slocum. Go on, Tom, you go.
6.5. First one deflects. Last time he conceded that end was against Wrexham with a massive deflection. This deflects a bit. He's on a couple of saves. Like you said, I asked you if the second goal he should have saved. You said it. Rightfully, it was right in the bottom corner. He makes a couple of saves, comes to claim a few things, 6.5.
I think I agree, yeah, 6.5. We will go for the centre-backs. We'll go for Brindley.
Shouldn't have started, in my opinion. Macari should be starting in this game. I don't know why Brindley was, but I think Brindley was okay. He was all right. I'm going to give him a 7. He's pretty calm, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. I think the defence sort of lost their bottle in the second half. All of them. Not pinning it down to just those 3. I think the team looked very destroyed in the second half, but I'm struggling to give the back line anything much higher than that. So we'll move on to Baldwin, who I'm just going to brush over and say 6. He had a decent game, to be fair, where he's pulled it out, but then he's done what he does, quite regularly, and he's just made simple errors where he's just sort of giving the ball straight to the opposition.
The yellow card he got, ridiculous.
Yeah, the yellow card was silly where he sort of kicked the ball away, and they're really tight on that at the minute. So, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Kyle Cameron.
What off? Strange, bringing your captain off.
Yeah, he's had a bit of an injury though, hasn't he? I think it could be something to do with that. Yeah, maybe they're just nursing a bit of a knock or something like that.
6.
Yeah,
6.5 maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 6. Like I say, I struggled to give that back line. I know he's only had 10 or 15 minutes in the second half involvement, but yeah, it just wasn't good enough for me today, the defending in the second half. And even in the first half, I think when Bradford put the pressure on and they did attack, they sort of broke through us quite quickly, and they did have a couple of good chances in that first half. So yeah, for me the whole back line gets a 6. We'll go for the wing backs. I'll go for the man first.
I thought it was really good today.
I
thought it was very, very good today. I'm going to give him an 8. I think he's supplied, assists. He was quick. He was taking his man on. Didn't mind swapping sides with Randall. I thought it was good.
I'm going to go 7.5. I can't quite give him an 8 today. But yeah, like Tom said, the assist for the first was fantastic, and the way that he sort of interplays is fantastic. Randall then. Strange one. Not really had much of the ball at all. Swap wings sort of midway into the first half.
I'm going to say, right, he's had very little football. And I'm going to say, 7.
I'm gonna say 6. I'm yet to be impressed, to be honest. I can't warrant giving him
6.5.
I can't warrant giving him anything more than a 6 because he's not done anything really for me. So yeah, 6. We'll go to the midfield then. We'll go for Jim. A player for me I thought was fantastic. I think we're a little bit concerned, obviously, with the injuries that we've had in midfield, and would Jim be able to step up? But so far so good from Jim. He's been really, really good. And you know what? I was watching him throughout the game, and off the ball, he's a nightmare. He's running around. He's got players chasing him from the opposition. I reckon, the opposition probably going at half time and saying, their centre mid's giving me the run around.
I think he's had to step up.
Yeah.
He has. There's no other option to step up, and he has done. And I think he was good against Crew. I think he was good today. I'm going to go 7.5 for Jim.
I'm gonna go 7.5 as well.
A phone call there. It might be Jim saying he wants a high rating.
Yeah, it probably is. No, I'm gonna go 7.5. Yeah, I thought he was really good. Yeah, like I just said. So John Bostock, great to see him starting.
Goal's not his though.
Yeah, little bit off colour. I thought wasn't his usual stuff, but he has just come back from a bit of an injury. 6.5. 6.5. Fair enough. I think we agree on that one. David McGoldrick then, who was awarded man of the match. I don't think that is the case at all. I don't think he was man of the match. He played all right in that first half. Obviously gets a goal as well. First goal. I'm going to give him a 7. I think there's sometimes he could do a little bit more when it comes to defending. I know it's not really his bag, but that's the way we play. And
I'm going to go 7.5.
7.5.
I think he drops so deep, and it works when he drops deep because he does get the ball and he can start attacks. But I just don't. I want to see him up there more.
Yeah.
We have players that can, maybe with Jody out of the team, but we do have players that can do what he's doing. They just need to be, moved around the pitch a little bit to make that work. But yeah, it's not a bad performance, is it? He's got a goal. He's had a couple of efforts. His shot helps us get the second goal. So yeah,
I can't help but feel like there's a lot more to come from McGoldrick though. He's got a lot more that he can give for sure. We'll go on to Dan Crowley now.
Crowley.
Yeah, great performance from him, to be fair. His standards are so high, his level of performance, and sort of interplays, like he is sort of the main part in that. He links up so well, so well. He did he jumped into a bit of a rash challenge that Bradford didn't really sort of claim for. I think he got away with a little bit. He definitely could have got Cardiff, and Williams had a little bit of a word with him on the sideline, but it's not too bad really. I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, 7. That I can't believe a Bradford player, that challenge you're talking about, didn't like raise anything with the referee.
Yeah. From where I sat, it looked quite bad. Yeah. And we'll go to the final starter then, Langstaff.
I'm not joking here. I want to go 9.5, but I'm going to go 9 because 9.5 is a massive score. When we were under the cosh for about 25 minutes,
You bowled it.
No, for about 25 minutes. Honestly, he was single-handedly trying to close them down. He was giving them the run around. Like you said, his strength holding players off is incredible. Couple of goals today, could have had more. A menace, honestly. You're looking at that, and me and you spoke, I think, off camera about why they gave him so much room. You can see why people try to mark him completely out of the game, because if you give him even more than 5 yards, he's going to absolutely destroy your team.
Yeah.
What a player. And I'll be looking. That's one of those where I'll be looking and thinking, yeah, we've come up against a player that's way bigger quality than League Two.
For me, he was man of the match, head and shoulders above man of the match.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 9.25. I'm going to quite go 9.5. I'm going 9.5. I haven't bowled it. Yeah, I think he was the shining star today. His pressing was immense. You know, and he's sort of playing off that last man for that chance and that pass to come through to him. There's no one better. There really is no one better. Class act, and long may that continue for him. Fantastic. We'll move on to the subs then. There was a triple sub made, wasn't there? Rawlinson.
Yeah, let's go Rawlo. I thought he came on, did exactly what he was supposed to do. I'm going to go for a 7.5. Didn't go down, trying to win free kicks. He'd held people off. Good performance from him. Really good.
I'll go 7. We'll go for Toby.
Toby. Didn't seem to have his normal pace.
No, he didn't. I thought that. We said that, didn't we? A little bit off of his pace. Made one or two decent chances though. 6.5.
6. Me?
Yeah, and the last of that triple sub was Sam Austin. He looked all right. You know what, with Sam Austin, you get 100% effort every time, don't you?
Yeah.
And you get quality as well with him. It's not just sort of like headless running and stuff like that. He's a very intelligent player with lots of energy, and it's great to see. And I'm going to give him a 7.
I'm going to go 6.5. And then Junior Marias at the end. His work rate's great.
Yeah.
The end product's still not quite there. He has an effort that's never troubling the keeper. I'm going to go 6.5.
I'm yet to be convinced by Junior so far. I'm going to go 6. Dan Gosling as well. We can't forget Dan Gosling. Bit sloppy in possession. So I think for their second goal, he passed it out, didn't he? Straight
I think Dizzy gave him a bit of a difficult pass there.
Yeah, he did.
Really do.
Yeah, he did. But look, this guy's been out of football for a long time. He's not going to step straight in and be, man of the match.
Think how long. I think it took Jody. It took Jody 6 months to be as good as he has been.
Yeah.
He came in. He was good pretty much from like game 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But it's still, look at where he was starting, where he is now. Gosling's not going to be like that. But like you said to me, coming down the steps of the Pavis, we don't have that time. He's not till January, so we're going to start seeing him more. But at the minute, Jim's going to keep him out of the team anyway, because Jim's been super.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. But that is player ratings and the video all wrapped up really. A good win really when you look at it on paper. We've beat Bradford 4-2. We've bounced back from a few difficult performances and results in the league. If you have enjoyed the video, please comment, if you agreed with our player ratings, what you thought of the game. And if you don't already, please subscribe.